Hi everyone, this is your sister Mana Suri coming to you with a video to discuss issues that are affecting our communities. Recently I was on Facebook and I came across my hometown radio and they were discussing their community issue. I took some time to listen to it and I was saddened to find out that we still vilify each other in this 21st century. It's sad. I applaud the African woman. My mothers, you guys are the foundation pillars, everything of the community. Whether it happens that you go into the local market to sell things or go into the village market in a cargo truck to sell things, I applaud you guys for doing that. Without my mother, I wouldn't be who I am today. I give thanks to God and then my mother. The sad thing is that it's only in African continent that we don't uplift each other or applaud each other when we do something right. We only talk about what is wrong, only never talk about what someone did positive. Everything always have to be negative. Here's the case that a young lady called in about her mother or father, that somebody claimed that the mother has like a snake, magic snake, which was a python, which was giving the mother, which happened to give the mother money. And this thing, the rumors went through the community and people are vilifying the mother and now they are like an outcast in the community. It's sad. Throughout this globe that we lived, there is no a continent that people believe in God dearly than African continent and pray so many times a day than African continent. At the same time, we still they're doing so many evil stuff to each other. It doesn't matter what you do. At this end of the day, if you don't do God will and God work, whatever prayers you do, that's no answer. Whatever you do in life, does not get anywhere. You know, the funny thing people don't know, and the amazing thing people don't know about life is that your God is in your heart. The lighter your heart, the more God you have within you. The heavier your heart is, the less God you have in you. People need to know this in their heart. We get up every day and go to church, mosques, temples to pray. On the way out of the church or mosque or temple door, we see somebody going, an innocent person that didn't do anything to you, and we start picking on the person, saying all kinds of patterns, and forgot that you just went and prayed and came out of the prayers door. And do you really think the prayers you did before talking about that person is answered? No. No wonder why we have so many churches these days in the world. We have so many people that are doing evil deeds in this world, always want to go pray for God to forgive them. And what we should have in mind that it doesn't matter how many times you go to church or mosque or temple or anything. If you are out there doing bad deeds to people, bad, evil stuff to people, your prayers does not answer. Till you accept God will and work and clear your heart and conscience of evil stuff and can be able to stand in front of your fellow person when you wrong them and say you're wrong about what you did, and can be able to ask your fellow human being that they wrong you, can they at least apologize? Till we realize this and pray for forgiveness, our prayers are not getting anywhere yet. Why are we destroying each other? It's only in the African community that you hear that somebody has a magic snake that is giving them money and it become a rumors to vilify the person. The part I live in the world, when you hear your fellow human being is doing success, things that are making them rich, you go to that person and work under them and learn from them so you also can stand on your feet. The same thing applies to Africa. If you hear your fellow woman has a snake, go and say, my dear sister, Where did you get this thing that you're talking about? Can you help me get some? We need to help each other to bring each other up than to tearing each other down. When the person is climbing the cars going to the market, local markets, villages and all that, you don't say anything. You say, leave this one, one day we'll find her dead somewhere. But the moment the person's feet is on the ground, shim, and they started becoming successful. People in the same communities will come out. You have a snake. They went to this voodoo man. They have what and what. And why can't you also go and get that particular what and what you're talking about? Isn't the same God that give you life, give that person life too? Are you that bad that God hates you? Of course, you have to have that in your mind, because if you're going around spreading rumors, negative rumors about people, God's children, do you really think God will forgive you, that person? God is not going to forgive you. My dear Africans, we need to wake up. God does not hate us. We always think that the white people are success than us. It's not that they are success than us. They accept this issue I'm talking about and don't vilify each other. They try to learn from one another. If a white child see a fellow child is building a software, they go try to also build a bigger software. And the following day, the other child will try to build a bigger software. It becomes a competition to see who will be better than the other. But not who will be like the baddest to do evil. No, they try to help each other to succeed in life. African continent, we don't know that. Why are we so barbaric and evil? Why? Men are leaving their wives because of just stupid things. Won't you even thank God if your wife has a snake who is giving the person money? Thank God. That means God has loved the person and blessed them. And the funny thing is, like, all this nonsense that you guys talk all over African continent over the years. Do one person in Africa ever see a proof and can prove to people this is the snake, the magic snake, to bring it to light? Or this is the voodoo thing that is giving people money? And we still continue doing it. Why is it so? Why is it that we pray more than everybody in this world? At the same time, we do more bad things than everybody in this world. Why? You hear your fellow woman's child is going to school doing well. All that you think about batting to do that, the person, to make sure the person doesn't do well in school, so they don't get success than your kids. And forget that if the person becomes success, your kids may be able to benefit from them and also become success in life. Why? Why are we so? Why are we so? This thing starts from our community, even to the point that some people, when they fail in life, when they fail, miserable, an African is the only person that will fail in life and cannot admit it on my failure that I failed in life. And nobody is perfect. We are like children. When they are born, kids will run and fall and get up and start running. When they learn to walk, they fall till like they master it and start walking well. That's how life is about. When you fail in life, you correct your failure and make sure the next failure will not be bigger like the one that you just went through, and make sure the third one will not be a failure at all. That's what life is about. It's not about not admitting your failure. When an African man or woman fail, they find their mother or their father or their stepmother to blame that, hey, they are the witches in the house that are putting voodoo on them. And when people talk like that, I look at them and say, wait a minute, do you want to say that God doesn't love you? What bad deeds are you doing to the point that one human being can put voodoo on you for years, 20, 30 years, and that voodoo curse cannot break? That means anyone that thinks like that, you need to go back and do soul searching to find out what you are doing to other people. Because the God I know, my God that I know, love every human being in this planet. It's our way of living and way of thinking is what God does not like. Because if you wish good, you get the good. If you wish bad against your fellow human being, that bad comes to you 100 times. We need to wake up, Africans, and realize that if you see your fellow African doing good, you need to applaud that person and say, job well done. So tomorrow they will do more better. Here's the case that these things follow us from our neighborhood, childhood, to schools, to offices, all the way to top, on top of the top leaders. still have these beliefs on them. When they lead to the point that when the leader even do a great thing, nobody is there to tell this person that you did well. We always try to pull each other down. No one will ever admit their failure or admit that your fellow human being is doing well. We are human beings. Nobody's perfect. God created us all in this planet. And when you see no, you say it's no. When you see yes, you say it's yes. That's why God gave us the mouth to talk, to correct things. Africans, we need to accept our mistakes and admit our own mistake so God can forgive us, so we can move forward. That's what this video is about. Anyone that like my video, please share this video and follow my page. And thank you so much. May God bless all of us.